Alright, we got to get through this piece. Claptrap's running his mouth. I so just want to blow him up. So let's do that. Boom. Alright, so guys, at this level, anybody that walks anywhere close to your cannon, you're just going to demolish them, right? I'll tell you that on the ultimate Vault Hunter mode, this is, you know, after you've beaten it a couple times, man, you're just going to bounce these guys around. They're so stinking tough. They're resistant to explosive damage that literally you're going to shoot them and they're not going to be dead. So, you know, you can stay up here really forever and hunt these guys down as they come and try to shoot them. But the bottom line is you know, you can get out and you can just shoot these guys with your rifle just as easy, or with shotgun, whatever it is that you're using at the time. Now remember that as you're playing this game, you need to learn kind of who's at each level, who you're fighting, and you have the right quality of weapon for each level. Alright, that's good enough. Let's get out of this. So there's some guys that you're going to want to use fire against. Anybody with a red bar, you probably know this already. Use fire, right? You want to burn those guys alive, which is a lot of fun. Particularly for the Psycho, because he is a fire-intensive kind of guy, particularly later on. Look at all these body parts, by the way. Broken pieces and stuff for people. Alright, when you're fighting the bots, they're going to have a yellow bar. You got to use corrosive. That's pretty reasonable. Makes good sense. And then, of course, anytime you use slag, you turn somebody purple. It makes all other types of damage more powerful. So you want to do that. In fact, what I would say is that at some point, you're going to end up using one weapon to get them purple. You're going to slag them. Then you're going to use another weapon to finish them off. Sometimes you'll even use a blue weapon to lower their shields. So you might slag somebody, then you use the electric weapon, then you end up using the you know, corrosive weapon for bots or whatever else. All right. So by the way, when you're fighting anybody that's flying, this is a good tip for you guys. You just want to knock those rascals out of the air. They're going to come at you, and they're going to fly almost always in a circle, and then they're going to fly away from you. Don't try to shoot them when they're flying circular. You're just going to waste ammunition. Wait till they're coming straight at you. Aim right on them, like I was doing, and shoot them. Or when they're flying directly away from you, the bullet will catch them. All right, let's see what we got here. Yeah, Flynt, I'm his new friend. I'm going to kick you right in the groin and bust your freaking head open like a watermelon. Alright, so again, let's see what we got here. Somebody is shooting at me, so I should be able to pop his head. Pop! Alright, we got a couple of throwers. Let's change weapons here. Let's go ahead and kill that guy and smoke that guy. By the way, I could be hitting them in the head. That also works with a pistol. Alright, let's see what we got here. Alright, so you notice that my shield went down. Early in the game, the shield matters. Later in the game, you're going to have so many problems with your, if you're going to play the Psycho the way I do, you're going to have so many problems with shield regen, or the recharging of it is so slow. It's meant to be that way. You're not even going to really give a crap about what your shield recharge rate is, and you're not going to care a lot about what the shield capacity is. So this 173 at the bottom of my screen matters for right now. That basically counts as health, but later on, not going to matter. The red bar is all that's going to matter for Psycho. Psycho is a freaking huge meat wall. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Runners. And pop. Too easy, right? Alright, let's snag him. He's going to limp towards me. Gives me time to hit him again. So by the way, if you want to get your headshot count up, you get achievements for those things. This is the way to do it. By the way, it's a lot of fun. You work on your accuracy. Notice I am moving a little laterally. Keeps me from getting hit too much. Don't stand still. When these guys stand still, I'm smoking them. I'm busting them in the head every freaking time, right? I would tell you that, believe it or not, in the military, in law enforcement, this guy's on fire. Look at him. He stood right there in the fire and got burned to death. Don't do that. That seems ridiculous. In the military, guys, you want lateral movement, cover and concealment as often as possible. You can't outrun the bullet, so moving directly away from somebody with a firearm is foolish. Alright, let's check ammunition, reload. This guy's got a shield. It'll take me a second, but I got him. Alright, here comes 2 more. How do I know there's 2 more? I looked at the stinking map. Guys, get used to glancing at your map, right? He's going to sit for me, so I'm going to bust him in his head. Alright, so we look at the map. If the map is clear, then go ahead and pick up your stuff. Right, do a little bit of looting. That's good. Don't loot while you're fighting. By the way, if you're on a team and you loot while everybody else is fighting, you're a scrub, you're a punk. I'm going to tell you right now that you won't be on my team very long if I'm sitting there fighting my heart out and you're messing around trying to pick up, you know, a $5 rifle or something, right? It's just irritating to me. Now, some people see that as funny. If it's funny to you and it's funny to your friends, feel free to loot all you want. But the bottom line is if you're building a team, you got to work as a team. Alright, so this is kind of this whole, you know, kind of feels like we're kind of grinding a little bit right here. Ooh, he's not right up on me. Let me bust him with a close range weapon. Alright, pull up to the side, get some cover, reload, change weapons, reload. Alright, and now I can have some fun with these guys. Pop and pop. Oh, I missed. I hate it when I miss. It's kind of like a personal thing for me. Pop. I like to hit guys when I in the head every chance I can. Right? Alright. Pop. Oh, you threw a grenade and I threw a bullet and now you're dead. Right? Alright. Guys, keep an eye on your shield. Shield's looking good. Move forward. If you want to wait a second, nothing wrong with taking up a little cover concealment behind a building. Maybe squat down a little bit and let your shield recharge. That's just good common sense right there. But most people get carried away with the game and they forget about the simple things. Alright, I love this part. We get to look in the toilet for freaking weapons. Yay! And there's, ooh, was that a skull? Skulls came out of the toilet. You gotta love that. Alright, I don't know if you guys ever noticed that before. Okay. Nothing but freaking $5 here, $2 there. That just sucks. I do like later on in the game, you'll have $1 million, and of course, ammunition's expensive. So unless you're the Gunzerker who makes his own ammunition, you're going to be spending money on ammunition like crazy. All right, let's bust that guy in the head. Let's go ahead and use a little environment. Let's blow that up and set that guy on fire. He's dead. See, that's just fun doing that. Look at him standing right in the fire. He did. He's too stupid to be alive, right? All right, I'm going to go over here. Nobody on the map. Let's go ahead and sell a little bit. Alright. For the most part, all of this is garbage, 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 garbage. How do I know it's garbage? I look at the, you know, the number 31 with the red arrow. It's not as good as what I have. Now, you might want to keep something if you only have 2 options. Like right now, I've got pistol and I've got, you know, I've got sniper rifle. So I'd like to find a really good combat rifle, okay, something that I can use a different type of ammunition. You need a 3rd and sometimes a 4th. Here we go, there's combat rifle right there. Something that's going to use a different type of ammunition, because once you're out of ammunition, guess what? You're swinging your axe. That's all you got. You get to freaking punch people if you're the Gunzerker, or hit them with a wrench if you're the Necromancer, and so on and so forth. Right. I'm going to take a little break here, and we're going to go ahead and upload this. Guys, again, remember that I'm giving you these short little bits because most people want a little bit of instruction and they're not interested in watching the entire playthrough. Now, if you want to watch the entire playthrough, I've got it on a playlist. You just click it and you just binge watch all these little segments. I've done that for you. It's for your convenience. I could just play through, but the bottom line is I want you guys to enjoy this and pick up the tips and tricks. And oh look, did that guy just dare walk in front of me? Pop! He should not have walked in front of me. Alright, I'm going to take a break and I'll be back with you guys in a minute.